everyone, this is Jen Benninger with iBrand Your Business. Welcome to this short tutorial on how to set up a business page here on Facebook. It can be called a business page or a fan page. And I just wanted to give you guys a quick tutorial on how to do that. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to log into your Facebook account. And whenever you log in, you'll be on your home page. If for some reason you are not on your home page, you can just go ahead and click this button up here on the right hand side and click the home page. Then over here on your left navigation bar, you'll be able to go down to where it says pages. You can click the more button if you have more than one page, or if you don't have any pages, it'll actually just give you this button right here that says create a page. So all you got to do is create that page. Then Facebook gives you a lot of choices on what your business is like. So for example, if you're an insurance business, you would click on local business or place. If you're a company or organization, you would click here. If you're a brand or a product, or if you're a public figure. So the rest of them are pretty self-explanatory. I do want to address those that are watching this video here that might be in sales or own their own company or a marketer of some sort. This is where you want to go. So you want to click on artist, band, or public figure. Your category most likely is going to be a business person, and then you would put the name that you would want to name your Facebook fan page or your business page. For example, if you are branding yourself, as we do with iBrand Your Business, if you're branding yourself, you would want to put your name in there. If you are a musician or an author or something along those lines, they have those options in here as well. If you're a local business or place, like I mentioned before, it's pretty self-explanatory here. You would choose your category, that you're a bookstore. Then you would put your name, your street, and all of those type of things. So if you're a marketer, this is not where you would want to go. This is for brick and mortar businesses. If you're a larger company or an organization, let's say that you're a church, then you can put your church information in here. Brand or products, again, the same thing. If you are a car dealership or something, you can put your information in there. Entertainment, this again is going to be, it gives you all the categories and you can peruse them before you make a decision. Are you a school sports team, for example? That's where you would come here. Or if you're a cause or a community, Relay for Life or something along those lines. But most of them are over here. So we're going to be a business person, and we're going to call this test page. So you can see the steps. It says you need to agree to the Facebook page terms. So go ahead and read those. Then you're going to get started. Okay. Now it's going to walk you through. It's pretty basic on what it's going to walk you through. Number one, you want to add your description. I want to make sure that you guys understand that you want to put as many keywords in this description as possible. So for example, we're iBrand Your Business. So we use a lot of terms like branding, brand your business, brand online, internet branding, those type of words. So we put those in our description. This should be, about you. Then also, if you have a website that you link out to, a blog, a website, or anything along those lines, you want to put that there. So for example, ours would be, you want to make sure you have the HTTP there, and ours would be iBrandYourBusiness.com, and it would be branding, online branding. Okay, so I'm creating this test page just so you guys can see the steps. Okay, is this test page a real celebrity or a famous person? Most of the time it's probably a no, even though we might think so in our own heads that we're famous. Again, you want to you can upload a picture from your computer. You can just search. I'm on a Mac, so my photos come through my Mac. So let's just, select a photo here. I should have a logo in here somewhere. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so you just double click on it or click on it and hit choose, and you can upload your picture. So I'm hoping you guys are watching this so you guys can get ready, get your picture and that stuff. And then this is your username. So this is very important because it cannot be changed. So I want to spend like 1 minute on this piece right here. You're going to choose a unique website web address to make it easier for people to find your page. Once this is set, it cannot be changed. So for example, ours is facebook.com/iBrandYourBusiness. Yours could be, if you're branding your name, it could be facebook.com/Jen Benninger. You want to make it short. You want to make it easy. And you want to make it easy to remember. If for some reason you do not know what you want your page name to be exactly, please skip the step. I will show you in a minute on how to go back in and change and enter this later. So only enter this right now if you know exactly what you're going to do. So I'm going to leave that blank for right now because I want to show you how to go back in and do it. So I'm going to skip. Okay, now here you have your admin panel of your page. So like the page, you want to click like. Email invite your contacts. So that's really easy. You just put in your username and password for your Google or your Yahoo or something along those lines. You can post here on your timeline. Just do something along those lines. Okay, now for example, you might see that this logo doesn't really quite fit. So you can edit your profile picture here, edit thumbnail, and you can hit scale to fit, or you can drag it or along those lines. Okay, so just please make sure that you don't leave it all cattywampus like that. You want to make sure that you scale it to fit. In a different tutorial, we will iBrand Your Business will do a different tutorial. I'm going to give you a link on how to create your own cover photo and edit your profile picture. I'm going to link you to another video that we've already done. But you want to make sure that you add a cover photo right here. It's unique. Again, you can get them custom designed. We offer that as a service, or you can create your own. There's templates that, like I said, I'm going to show you how to send you to another video that'll show you how to do that. And then up here is kind of like your admin panel. So here's going to be all your notifications. So all of your activity on your fan page, you're going to be able to see who likes your page, and Facebook is going to share with you their different advertising campaigns to gain more likes. And it is it's an awesome way to drive traffic that is to your Facebook page. I would highly recommend that you do not use a service to just give you a bunch of likes, because Facebook is very specific on your funnel and how many people get to see your posts. And if your page is full of people who are not legitimately interested in your business, you're not going to be able to reach the people who really do want to have your information. So if you are going to want to spend any kind of money on increasing your likes, you want to make sure that you use the ads that Facebook does. And you can set it for $2 a day, $3 a day. It doesn't have to be a huge budget, but that's very important. Here, once you have about 30 likes on your page, it will start showing you the insights. And what that means is like the statistics. How many people are seeing your posts, how many people are commenting on your post, who is actually liking your page, the demographics, those type of things are going to eventually show up here. It's always going to give you a way to invite your friends over here. And then there's also up here is a way for people to message your business page. So if your business page, like our business page is called iBrand Your Business, it doesn't say Jen Benninger or Teresa Santa anywhere on the business page. So someone may not know to track down Jen Benninger or Teresa Santa on Facebook. They just may, hey, look, I want to message iBrand Your Business and find out about you. So you want to make sure that you are monitoring what's happening right here. And that's how you can communicate with your fans. Building an audience is huge. You can invite your email contacts, which I mentioned before. You just click on it. And then these are all the different ways that you can, they're really, really self-explanatory on how to invite contacts. Like if you're going to invite your Skype contacts, you just put in your Skype information and it invites your contacts for you. Okay, so we're going to get out of that. You can also invite your friends. And so one of the cool things about Facebook is it monitors all of your friends for you. So however many friends you have, you want to go in there, and yes, you have to hand click every single one of them. It's just the Facebook way of anti-spam. So you have to click every one of them. And I would do about 12 at a time. I would do about 4 rows at a time and then hit submit and go back in there. Now, those of you on the line here who have thousands of fans like I do, I have almost 3,000 friends. It takes a while, but it's worth it. And you can only do it one time. You can only invite somebody to like this page one time. So it's not like you have to do that every day or every, what have you. Just do it once, spend the time, and your fan page will thank you for it. You can also share the page. And what that means is you can put it on your timeline. You can put it on a friend's timeline. I put a lot of stuff on my husband's timeline. You can put it in a group, or you can put it on a different page that you manage. Okay, so I have a different page, so I could click on that page. Is it what page do you want to post it on? And I would say, oh, I want to post it on my Jen Benninger page. And then it'll share that on your page. So those are the 3 ways to grow your audience organically. And then of course, over here is always the paid way. Now, I told you I would show you how to go in there and change a couple of things. These are the definite things you want to go into. Once your page has been created, you want to come up here into edit page, and you want to update public info. Okay, so this brings you to this kind of back office view. I would go ahead and click on your settings, and I would just read these. I wouldn't necessarily change anything. I just want you to read them so you know that they're available. Then you want to manage permissions. Again, this is your where you can publish it, where you're the only ones that see it. If you want not to be in a country or out of a country or anything along those lines, it's all in here. But most of the time, your settings and manage permissions, you don't need to change anything. But I would like you to go in there and review it so you know it's there. Your basic information, again, this is where you want to make sure that you're in people, and you want to make sure that you're in a business person. For some reason, it didn't capture that. when we created the page, even though you saw that we put it in there. So this is a way to double check. I would leave this one blank. And here again is where you can create username for this page. So that was the button that I had skipped. And you have to save the changes first, and then you can go on here. So let me do that. Save changes. And then here we go, create a username for this page. Okay, so here's the page name, and what do you want it to be? So it would be facebook.com/ whatever you type in here. And it'll also, check for availability for you, see if it's taken or not. So if you don't know, then please don't enter it in the setup phase. This is the name of your page. I would absolutely put this information in here, like when did it start? And then you could say, look, this is when it was founded, started, opened, created, or launched, or what have you. If you are not a brick and mortar business and you do not want to put your address in here, then you write no physical street address. So it grays that out. So you can put your city if you want or not. So if you are a marketer, you could just leave that blank. Short description, again, you filled this kind of out at the beginning. So if you want to make changes or edit it to it, this is where you would put it. If you're a business person marketer, I would definitely put your biography in here. Your gender, personal information. The reason I would put the personal information and interests in there is because people want to get to know you as a person, and they like to see how they can relate to you. So if you're an avid fisherman, if you're an avid reader, if you love to travel, if you have a family, or let's say maybe you want to say, hey, look, I'm in my early 20s and I love to travel and do all that stuff, you're going to be able to attract more people. They're going to be able to relate to you. So this information is very important. Up here, again, like I said before, you want to make sure you're using your keywords because it helps with your SEO. Please put a phone number in here. If you don't want to use your cell phone, go to Google Voice and get a free Google Voice phone number, which will then forward to your cell phone. So you can give out a generic number. You don't have to give them your real cell phone number, but please leave a phone number in there. It's very frustrating because a lot of people go to Facebook to learn and to gather your information because they can do it from their phone. They're like, oh, I need to call, iBrand Your Business. Where do I go? They go to my Facebook page and they see the phone number. And then of course your email and your website. And then you want to save changes. And then you have your profile picture, again, if you want to change it, edit it, what have you. And then the only other thing I would worry about what's on the side over here is the admin roles. So I'm the manager of this page, but I want to put my business partner on here. So I put her on here as well. And then if you need to add, like if you guys have a social media person who's running all your social media, or you have a designer who needs access to your Facebook page, this is where you would add them. And then you can save, and then you always have to put in your password. And you're good. All right, so that's what I would recommend for you guys to do for your business page. I hope that helped for you. If you want more tutorials, you can go to our business page called iBrand Your Business. And in our notes section and on our YouTube channel, we have a lot of other tutorials. I'm going to put a link right now. You'll see it come up here on the video, which will link you to the video on how to create your cover photo right here, as well as your thumbnail if you want to do it yourself. All right. Well, thanks everyone. Have a fantastic day, and we look forward to seeing you out there on Facebook.